Cancer, Taurus, at this time, I feel like there's very much a space here where you're really getting the opportunity to trust in your intuition. I feel like there's a space here where you're almost being like brought to certain people. I feel like it could be somebody in your past, maybe not somebody that you could have like, you know, had a relationship with, but I feel like this was very much an energy that you've always like had a crush on, right? Like there's a person here that you've always like wanted to connect with, and I feel like you've been given the opportunity here as well, right? I feel like you're getting certain spiritual signs here as well. It could be with birds as well, that you're going in the right direction. I feel like this is a person who's very much helping you connect a lot more to your throat chakra here as well, and the more that you're doing that, the better it's going to be for yourself. Especially look where you have Cancer placed. I feel like there's very much a space here where it's time for you to like get a lot more connected to certain people, certain aspects here as well, to certain spiritual signs, right? I feel like you could be lighting a lot more candles. I feel like you're doing a lot more work here as well. There's a space here involving your work situation where you're having to use your voice a lot more. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the more that you're using your voice, the better these opportunities are going to be coming in for yourself here as well, right? I feel like there's very much a space where you're really trying to like work a little bit smarter and less harder here as well. Like, and I feel like you're doing this involving the words that you're saying here as well. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you have so many really great things that are coming in for yourself. I feel like your dreams have been very vivid lately. I feel like you've been having a lot of very like strong dreams here as well, right? And we have the Three of Wands and the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there could be a familial aspect here involving this King of Wands. I feel like you guys are almost like planning. I feel like you guys are almost like planning out certain like trips that you're wanting to go on. I feel like there's like certain aspects here that you're like, you guys are like really coming together and like focusing in on like what kind of future ideas that have been coming in for you, right? We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Yeah. I feel like there could have been a space here involving this King of Wands in the past where they just were not very honest or truthful or open with you. And I feel like there's a space here where you, as you guys are sitting down making these plans here as well, right? I feel like you're almost like helping them like find out what they're wanting, what it is they're wanting for themselves here as well, right? Yeah. I feel like this King of Wands helps you feel a lot more secure. I feel like this is somebody who comes in and it's almost like a comfort blanket here as well, right? I feel like this is a person who really could have walked away from a lot of happiness situations, a lot of love situations here as well, right? I feel like they like this. I feel like there's almost like this dream here in their head that they are like wanting to like have here as well, right? And I feel like the second that they start walking away from anything that's not in this happiness space, the more that they're going to get victory here as well, right? And we have the Tower card. Yeah, this is very much a person who I feel like they're a dreamer. I feel like they make a lot of plans here as well. I feel like if you're walking away from this energy, it's so that you can focus in on your own happiness, your own victories, and your own successes, so that this person doesn't have to. I do have Pokemon cards. Yeah, I feel like this is very much a person here who, like, yes, you're willing to help build them up. Yes, you're willing to like help them get to a certain place here that's going to be beneficial for them here as well. But I feel like the second you feel like there's something that's not kosher here as well, like you're walking away from this. And I feel like you're really looking at this person as to like, what am I agreeing to? What are we getting into here as well, right? Pikachu, of course. I feel like you're nonsense, Muhammad. You don't have to watch. Like, you really don't. Like, you keep sending all these messages, and like, honestly, like, you're distracting me from spirit. Like, I'm in a vibe here as well. Like, if you don't connect to it, then, you know, kick rocks. Damn. Yeah. I feel like there could definitely be an air sign feminine energy here as well. This could just be you. I feel like it could also be a Libra here as well. I feel like there was a situation where you really had to walk away from this person, walk away from this energy here as well. Because I feel like you guys were hurting each other's feelings. You were breaking each other's heart here as well, right? And I feel like there is going to be a reunion between you and this person here as well. I feel like it's going to take somebody being the bigger person. We have the Hierophant card with the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's very much a space here where you're really having to, I feel like it's balance out your masculine and feminine energies here as well. I feel like you could have been a little bit too aggressive here as well, right? A little bit too, yeah, for real, locked in. I feel like you were a little bit too aggressive with this person here as well. And I feel like you were using like too much of your feminine energy with your emotions. And I feel like you could have really lashed out and hurt this person here as well. I feel like if there's going to be any connection, I feel like it's going to take you being, you know, the bigger person, right? We have the Eight of Wands, the Lovers, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there's very much a space here where out of nowhere, I feel like you're gonna, you know, give this person a phone call. You're really like gonna talk to them and tell them, you know, like what you're really thinking here as well, right? This doesn't have to be a love situation, but I feel like there could definitely be a Gemini involved here as well. I feel like the more that you are connecting to yourself and like really giving yourself and this person an opportunity here as well, and I feel like, yeah, it's gonna be risky. Like, you know, you never know if this person is gonna hurt you again. Like, I feel like there's very much a space here where you're having to deal with trusting in yourself for a new beginning, for self-growth here as well, right? And we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, once again, I feel like once you're sharing your truth, but I feel like you're doing it in like a more peaceful way and not so aggressive here as well, it's going to allow this opportunity to come in and flourish here as well, right? And then we have the Two of Swords. I feel like although you're wanting to have a new beginning, I feel like this person's like almost like canceled out. Like, I feel like they're not even wanting to pay attention to this opportunity here as well, right? I feel like they're almost needing a space here where they're having to connect with themselves and with their own emotions to like figure out like where they went wrong, where you went wrong here as well. Like, and I feel like there's very much a space where they're really trusting in what it is they're trying to do here as well, right? I feel like the separation was almost necessary in order for you to like really hone in and focus in on your passions, right? Like, I feel like this could have been an energy who was very distracting here as well. Like, I feel like you know, you ended up going to work a little bit late. You ended up not showing up for this, you know, gig. I feel like there was very much a space here where your passions were almost depleted, because I feel like there could have been a space here where you were almost people pleasing here as well, right? Yeah. Yeah. Once again, I feel like you were people pleasing. I feel like you were so connected to certain people, certain energies here that were almost getting you off like where your passions were at. That sounded really and then we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's a space here where like you come across so sweet and so genuine, but I feel like you're almost like there's almost certain aspects here where you're neglecting yourself. You're neglecting like what it is you're wanting to get up and do. I feel like this could have been definitely somebody who was draining your energy here as well, like taking from like what it was you were trying to do, right? We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they loved you. You know, like I feel like this was very much an energy who had a lot of care, had a lot of adoration for you here as well, right? But I feel like they were just once again taking you off this this mansion here that you're trying to grow for yourself, right? No, I don't think it applies to everyone watching. I feel like if it applies to you, then, you know, and it's not every aspect in what I'm saying is going to necessarily apply to you, right? Like, eat the meat, spit out the bones, right? If it connects, it connects, right? And even if, you know, it doesn't connect today, it might connect in 3 weeks. You know, like it's not even the new moon in Cancer yet, and I'm already doing a reading for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is very much an energy here where it's time for you really to start resisting and holding back your energy from anybody who's trying to be almost like sneaky and shady here as well, right? I feel like there could have been a lot of people who were almost like throwing swords at you here as well. I feel like it could definitely be involving word situations. I feel like this is very much a person who was attacking you and what it was you were trying to build and grow, right? Like, I feel like they love you, but they're not that supportive of what it is you're trying to do here as well, right? And so I feel like moving forward, you're really going to start resisting your energy, holding yourself back so you can have forward movement and what it is you're passionate about here as well, right? And I feel like the more that you're able to use your voice in a way that is a little softer, the better it's going to be here for yourself, right? All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can heal this energy. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing here as well. And I hope y'all are having an awesome day. It says words of abundance. Words of abundance. And keep in mind, this came out right under song, right? It says, I feel like you have a lot of angelic energy around you at this time. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that's exactly what you would attract for yourself and for others, right? All right, guys. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you next time. Bye.